Poštovani gledaoci, dobar dan. U današnjoj emisiji pričat ćemo o osiguranju života. Pored toga, donosimo vam i svedočanstvo zadovoljne osiguranice Dunav osiguranja u priči o kasko osiguranju, a u nastavku emisije možete pogledati intervju sa predsjednikom izvršnog odbora DDOR Novi Sad osiguranja, gospodinom Đorđom Arkeđanijem. Ostanite uz TV emisiju Moja Polisa. Osiguranje života namenjeno je ljudima koji misle na svoju budućnost, jer daje potpunu osiguravajuću zaštitu, omogućava sigurno i jednostavno ulaganje i garantuje isplatu ugovorene sume. Zaključivanjem polise osiguranja života ulažete u svoju sigurnost, sigurnost svoje porodice, istovremeno štedite i planirate svoju budućnost. Osiguranje života obezbeđuje zaštitu od finansijskih gubitaka koji mogu nastati kao posljedica neizvesnih događaja vezanih za život svake osobe. Kroz dugoročnu štednju osiguranje života obezbeđuje socijalnu sigurnost i očuvanje nivoa životnog standarda u kasnim godinama, ali i finansijsku zaštitu porodice u slučaju kada je to najpotrebnije. Osiguranje života štiti vaše interese u svakom slučaju, jer zaključivanjem polise istovremeno ostvarujete pogodnosti osiguranja i dugoročne štednje. Dakle, o osiguranju života bi trebalo razmišljati i kao načinu štednje za starost, što znači da se trebate osigurati na vreme dok ste mladi i dok još radite i stvarate, jer što duže štedite, više ćete uštedeti, a sve vreme ste osigurani. Vrsta osiguranja lica kojom se obezbeđuje osiguravajuća zaštita i štednja i time dobija dodatan prihod u poznijim godinama zove se osiguranje života.
Osiguranje života je finansijska zaštita i štednja. Finansijska zaštita da ukoliko se meni nešto dogodi, moja porodica bude zaštićena, a štednja da kada odem u penziju imam novaca za sve što mi treba.
Svedočanstva osiguranika o realnim životnim situacijama u kojima se ukaže potreba za osiguranjem najbolje govore o zaštiti koju osiguravajuće pokriće pruža. Dunav osiguranje nastoji da komunicira sa svojim osiguranicima jer zna koliko je za razvoj i unapređenje usluge važno da se čuje i njihova priča.
U početničkim danima vožnje svoje ja sam imala jednu saobraćajnu nezgodu koju sam sama uzrokovala i u kojoj je pored mog vozila, nažalost, učestvovalo još nekoliko vozila u tom momentu i šteta na svim vozilima bila je visoka. Ono što je srećno u cijeloj situaciji, srećna okolnost je da nikome od nas nije ništa bilo i to je ono što je prvo pitanje koje postavljamo sebi kada se desi ovakva situacija i to znaju sigurno svi koji su prošli kroz nešto slično i koliko je to stresno i kakvo i traumatično iskustvo. I onda kada prođe taj prvi udar, ono što se dalje postavlja kao pitanje je kako finansijski razrešiti celu situaciju u šteti tako velikog obima. U tom trenutku ja sam bila osigurana kasko osiguranjem, Dunav osiguranja, imala sam kasko polisu i to mi je u velikoj meri pomoglo da saniram barem taj jedan deo koji se tiče materijalnog aspekta i finansijskog te cele ružne situacije koja se desila. Tako da u tom smislu kad ljudi imaju dilemu da li treba ili ne treba da imaju kasko osiguranje, da li je ono skupo ili ne, da li je isplativo ili ne, neka moj savjet i sugestija iz ličnog iskustva jeste da apsolutno treba jer kasko ne rešava samo ovaj tip neki, najgoru vrstu situacije, gde smo uzrok nezgode mi ili učesnici drugi u saobraćaju, već i neke okolnosti na koje apsolutno ne možemo da utičemo, kao što su loše vremenske prilike ili krađa ili nešto gde zapravo nismo direktni akter. Tako da, ja bih svima poručila da se osiguraju kaskom osiguranja, Dunav osiguranja, jer u tom smislu i sama tehnička podrška i logistika koja je došla od ljudi iz Dunava je bila jako značajna u tom momentu kada se cela ta situacija dogodila i to mi je mnogo stvarno značilo kao i vozaču i početniku vozaču i mislim da svi treba da razmisle o ovoj vrsti osiguranja, jer bolje je sprečiti nego lečiti i mislim da je bolje razmišljati preventivno nego kada se nešto već desi i kada više nemamo mogućnosti da popravljamo ono što nismo preventivno uradili.
Osiguranje autoodgovornosti, koje je obavezno, ipak pokriva samo štetu pričinjenu drugima. Osiguravajuća zaštita je kompletna samo uz kasko osiguranje, kojim je osiguran i vaš automobil, bez obzira ko je kriv za štetu.
Mi ipak savjetujemo naše klijente da budu potpuno sigurni i da svoju imovinu zaštite putem polise kombinovanog osiguranja motornih vozila, odnosno autokasko. Naime, osnovna razlika između ove dve polise osiguranja jeste u tome što polisa osiguranja autoodgovornosti podrazumeva osiguravajuću zaštitu samo za treća lica, odnosno za ona lica kojima je pričinjena šteta, a kod polise osiguranja autokasko osiguravajuća zaštita se pruža upravo za vaše vozilo, bez obzira da li ste u konkretnoj saobraćajnoj nezgodi ili incidentu u kome je oštećeno vozilo odgovorni za nastanak te saobraćajne nezgode ili ne. Znači, vaše vozilo je zaštićeno, imate pravo da naknadite štetu od svog osiguravača, bez obzira na svoju krivicu i bez odgovarajućih drugih nekih najčešće doplataka ili učešća u šteti koja imate prilikom naknade štete po osnovu osiguranja autoodgovornosti.
Ja sam zaista prezadovoljna uslugom kompanije Dunav osiguranje i time što sam bila osiguranik u tom momentu, jer je visina štete koja je meni i ostalim učesnicima u ovom događaju isplaćena bila 20, ako ne i više 20 puta veća od sredstava koje sam ja uložila za tu polisu tokom godine. Tako da to je, kada gledamo na tom planu, zaista zanemarljiv iznos u odnosu na ono šta bi moglo da nas nađe da nemamo tu polisu.
Kao čest argument zašto se ne odlučuju za kasko osiguranje, građani ističu visoku cenu koštanja. Zato Dunav osiguranje nastoji da klijentima maksimalno izađe u susret i organizuje akcije popusta, poput one koja je u toku još od sajma automobila, a trajaće do kraja aprila, nudeći popuste od 15% za kasko osiguranje vozila proizvedenih 2018. i 2019. godine, koja se prvi put registruju, i 10% uopšte na kasko i mini kasko.
Grave, jer je moj auto član moje porodice. Grave kasko. Grave.rs. Kako izgleda kada spojimo prijateljstvo i odgovornost, porodicu i tradiciju, ponos i zadovoljstvo? A šta dobijemo kada spojimo ove vrednosti? Grave. Osiguranje na vašoj strani.
Prilikom nedavno održanog sajma automobila u Beogradu, ekipa TV emisije Moja Polisa posetila je štand DDOR Novi Sad osiguranja, na kom smo imali priliku da intervjuišemo današnjeg gosta emisije, predsjednika izvršnog odbora DDOR-a, gospodina Đorđa Markeđanija. Gospodine Markeđani, drago mi je što možemo da vas ugostimo u emisiji Moja Polisa i za početak prvo pitanje, vi ste od 2015. godine na čelu DDOR-a. Za ovih nekoliko godina šta bi istakli kao vaš najveći uspeh, a sa druge strane šta bi istakli kao najveći izazov?
Yes, it's my 5th year in Serbia. You make me think about that. It's not a short time. I think that my biggest success or my biggest achievement, I think, is to have contributed to change the culture of DDR into a fully, let's say, private company. DDR is owned by Unipol, as you said. Was privatized in 2009, but to privatize a company is a big change in the mentality. A lot of changes also in the market, and I am very proud that I brought enthusiasm in the company, culture, new people, and this is the fresh blood for the company. So this is the achievement, and this of course influences positively the financial result, but the financial results are the results of this. What you say the challenge? The challenge is that to change is complex. To change needs, particularly in, as you define Serbia, always country in transition, is a further element of complexity. And this is also what we face. So what I wish is that we can face all these changes in the mindset of the people and ability to face market challenges.
Kako bi komentarisali trenutnu situaciju na tržištu osiguranja u Srbiji i poziciju DDR-a i potencijal ovog tržišta?
The situation on the insurance market is very correlated to economic situation. Now economic situation is not bad, it's good, and it's better than it used to be in the past. So market is better. Is still lacking the culture of the insurance in Serbia, but we observe some growth in the market linked to foreign investment, linked to more money in the pockets of the people, more investment in real estate, more investment in motor, in cars. Here we are in the car fair. So, and our position is a growing position. We are number 3 in the market. I'm very proud of this. In certain business line like the casco, we are number 1. In other, we don't want to grow much because they are more, let me say, less competitive and more linked to some traditional practice that we don't want to follow. And so our position is strong, even stronger. We try to diversify our portfolio to be insurance for everybody, for companies, big, small, public institutions, people, rich people, normal people. And our ambition is really to continue to be a reference point as DDR used to be in the past 75 years. So we basically are transforming ourselves, but aiming to be a reference point. We have a very strong brand. That's why Unipol is our shareholder, but DDR is our name and will continue to be our name.
Kakvi su planovi i ciljevi DDR-a na kratak i na dug rok i gde vidite kompaniju DDR osiguranje u budućnosti?
A good question for me. I like to think about strategy. Of course, we look forward to developing DDR in line with the market or more than the market. But I would like to articulate this. Serbia is changing a lot. We would like to be partly the driving force of this change. Partly we follow, but partly we anticipate. We anticipate because, for example, the culture of the people, education, financial education of the people is a prerequisite for the development, not a consequence of the development, and here we need to work. I see DDR as, let's say, continuing in its leadership. We will see number 3, number 2, number 1. We will see what others do. You know, when you are in a race, depends also what others do. But I would also like to stress that DDR could be the platform on which to grow in this, let's say, former Yugoslavia, Western Balkan region, because it's a platform of very strong competencies. And I think that my duty and our aim as a group, Unipol, is to create this condition. When this will happen is not easy to say because this market is all markets are very competitive. If I look at neighbor markets, some are very attractive but very consolidated. I know by experience that we need to be calm and take the right opportunity and be patient and grow up our people and our culture. So on that I would say Polako idemo gore.
Gospodine Markeđani, pre par godina je započet dijalog industrije osiguranja sa jedne strane i nadležnih državnih institucija sa druge. Ne bi li se unapredio ambijent na celokupnom tržištu? U kom pravcu ide ta inicijativa? Šta je učinjeno po tim pitanjima i gde vi vidite sektor osiguranja Srbije u budućnosti i u kom pravcu će se razvijati?
Yes, there is the dialogue with the state, also through our supervisory authority, National Bank of Serbia, is always open and very constructive. And is also very important strategically. Why? Because the growth of insurance, as you were saying, depends on basically three things. The growth of the economy, the growth of the financial culture, education, but also the, let's say, some environmental elements which depends on regulation. And I would like to stress here the importance of regulation, tax reduction and tax facilitation for buying insurance, and we have certain of them. We achieved that. In that sense, the discussion was very constructive in the health insurance, in the pension fund. And other regulations are concerning some obligatory insurance, for example, for some professional services, for lawyers, for doctors. And on these, there will be some evolution in the market, which is related again to evolution of Serbia. And in that sense, this dialogue that you quoted continues in a constructive way. I wish that we, through our association, UOS, and as a single company, we can open more chapters of these because they are, each of them is important to create conditions to facilitate. After that, we know that we have to cultivate our grass, our field, and create conditions for growth of the market ourselves. There are many areas on which we have collaboration with state institutions, long time, a dialogue, I would say an open dialogue, both with some ministries and some with the parliament and with the National Bank of Serbia. I would say that there are a number of areas where these collaboration produce positive results, and a number of other areas where we expect this to produce a positive result. For example, in health insurance, in pension fund, and partially life insurance produced some positive results, creating a better environment, particularly through some tax reduction, tax, let's say, possibility of deducting from taxes. And this helps the people because this is a further push further to education and understanding of the risk. There are other areas like, for example, the catastrophe insurance, the problem of flood that we saw in 2014, which is very acute for Serbia, partly also the problem of earthquake, where it's very important collaboration between state and insurance companies. Because these things can be, let me say, promoted only through institutionalized mechanisms because they are very complex. We have examples in other countries. I wish we can start a positive collaboration because the fact is that people are not protected in these terrible, from these terrible consequences. And a further area is agriculture. In agriculture there is a collaboration, but we estimate that in whole Serbia about 10% of the land is insured, in Vojvodina more than that, but also there we have the climate change brings paradoxically more acute dangers and risks and higher cost, potential cost both for insurer and for clients. And this can hinder the development of a strategic sector like agriculture is. So I think that in this case is really a strategic element of development of the country. And but in the same way it is on health insurance, because health there is something, but it is a continuous transformation due to technology development, older population, let's say also basically difficulty of the state budget to face this very high cost. So I say that a lot of things to do together.
Kako bi uporedili nivo svesti o neophodnosti osiguranja kod građana u Srbiji sa razvijenim tržištima u kojima kao grupacija također poslujete?
For some markets, the difference is very deep, but for some other, I tend to say that the Mediterranean culture, and here, despite Serbia is not on the Mediterranean, I put Serbia within the Mediterranean country. They and we as Italian, we have a more, let's say, fatalistic mentality and less conscious of insurance in this sense. So we learn over time. And what I am saying, what I say to you, I say in the Copernic Forum, we need to learn, and I say in that sense, Serbia is not alone in the landscape, to think about a worst case situation, not as some, unlucky situation. It's simply a situation that can happen. And more than that, I want also to say that when the country, when somebody is poor, cannot insure anything. But when you start accumulating capital assets, then you have houses, cars, factories, roads, infrastructure, you need to insure it. And that's a matter of understanding of the people. At the end of the day, is a very rational topic. It's not to be fatalistic or not fatalistic. Simply that we need to work really in Serbia a lot, because you have again the country in transition, or the end of transition, I hope so, in the sense, and on the one hand, and some, approach traditionally like this, but the problems are really the same. In that sense, the Southern European countries can be very similar. So in that sense, we are used, coming from Italy, to this situation and what to do to change the situation.
Za kraj intervjua, kakvu bi kratku poruku poslali svim učesnicima na tržištu osiguranja u Srbiji? S jedne strane supervizoru, vašim konkurentima, na kraju krajeva i pre svega osiguranicima.
Well, it's difficult to give one message, as you say, but my message is basically here to use insurance as a lubricant of the economy, because in both sides, in the end of the day, I am insurance-centric because I sell insurance, but I don't pretend insurance to be the center of the world. But I say that if you use a car, being at a car fair, if you use a Ferrari without a lubricant, you destroy the engine. Same, if you use the assets and the market economy without insurance, sooner or later you crash. And so this is an understanding. Of course, the regulator doesn't need this message. We insure, we don't need this message. Another message I would like to add is to have the trust that a gradual development is to be achieved, gradual and balanced. We don't have to expect the booms, but we need to create conditions for stable, profitable and healthy growth of the market. Create culture of compliance, culture of respect of consumer, and a culture of service, and not a culture of profit, because that's not what we need. Basically, profit will be a consequence of a good management of the market.
Gospodine Markeđani, ja vam se zahvaljujem na današnjem prijatnom razgovoru. A vi, poštovani gledaoci, ostanite uz TV emisiju Moja Polisa.
Posvetiti pažnju. Sigurna igra da ostane važna. Važno je osmehom započeti dan. Istraživati i biti bezbrižan. Važan je maštovit, a siguran svijet. I pravo drugarstvo lepo kao cvijet. Važno je naše sutra.
Osigurajte život, odgovorno i na vreme. S pažnjom prema važnom. Viner štediše osiguranje. Na kraju današnje emisije ono što možemo da zaključimo jeste da postoje mnogi veoma jaki razlozi zašto se treba životno osigurati i obezbediti sebi osiguravajuću zaštitu i sigurnost u budućnosti. Nemojte čekati, osigurajte se na vreme. Gledajte TV emisiju Moja Polisa. Hvala vam na pažnji i prijatan dan.